I'm just Dada Cheng. I took up BS Chemical Engineering at the University of Santo Tomas. I graduated in 1988. Currently, I'm connected with Brenntag Industrial Ingredients. It's a German distribution company. What we do is we bring in raw materials from abroad and we distribute them locally. I manage a department. Our business is we supply raw materials to the chemical process industries. And the way that we divided the responsibilities is by industry. So I look after the coatings business unit, which means that we are serving the paint, inks, adhesives, and to a certain extent the construction industries.
Values po ng university?
Okay, as you know, UST is a religious university. No? So, tinuro sa amin doon to always look up to God, to pray, and try not to be too anxious over money. Sa UST, halo-halo yung tao eh. Merong yung may pera, merong may konting pera, merong walang pera. So, we are taught to mingle with all types of people. No? Lahat ng klase ng tao pwede namin pakisamahan. And it's also good that it was a campus, so we are free to move around and mingle with all types of students. Our Alumni Association has a scholarship program, and what they do is they get sponsors from outside. They support students who are eager and who are capable to study but do not have enough resources. Yung batch namin, we sponsored one student for 1 sem, and that cost us something like 50,000 pesos. So what we did was we pulled our resources, put them together, and sponsored one. That's how the school, of course, the school only facilitates because they cannot provide all the scholarships. But they can facilitate, and that gives us an opportunity to share what we have. Sa company, madami. Of course, we want to provide the better service. No? We want to provide the best service to our customers. But taking that into consideration, we also have internal customers, and that means the employees, our co-workers, our superiors, and our subordinates. So we also try to look after their needs.
Does your company practice corporate social responsibility?
Oh yes, corporate social responsibility is a big deal with Brenntag, because we believe that we are responsible not only to ourselves but to our customers and also the environment. One of our policies is we try not to deal with products that are potentially environmentally harmful, for example. And we subscribe to a philosophy called responsible care, wherein we promote product stewardship. So we are responsible for our products. Hindi naman nalalayo yung values ko dun sa values ng company. Of course, we want to bring good service to our customers, and at the same time, we want to make profits for our company and also for ourselves. But then we have to do everything that we can only within arm's length. Ibig sabihin, everything has to be legal, nothing overboard. Everything has to be within bounds, within legal bounds. One particular institution that I favor is yung Boys Town sa Marikina. Strangely enough, hindi lang boys, hindi lang girls and infants are neglected, but also the old people. So they also have old community, mga senior community. Ang tawag nila dun yung parang aged, home for the aged. My leadership style is, I have to admit, it's a little bit loose because I try to be friendly with my staff. Some people say that I'm too friendly, sometimes even to a fault, because I try to be very congenial with my staff, with my subordinates. But I believe that friendship begets friendship, and trust begets trust. So if I try to be very nice to my staff, it means that I'm just trying to promote an atmosphere where everybody is trusting each other. Right now, I have 7 people under me. All of them are also professionals. I try to be as jovial as possible, you know, in the office. Wala kaming very serious moment unless meron kaming problemang inaayos, no? But in a general way, I would like the atmosphere to be jolly. We crack jokes every now and then, and everybody deserves a good pat at the back if they did something very nice or something that is will contribute well to the welfare of the company. But at the same time, if they do something that we feel will not contribute positively, then they have to hear something from me also. With regards to my superiors, because I'm also a subordinate, I have my superiors. I try to be at par with them. You know? I try to reason out or behave in a way that they will not feel that I am too inferior or a burden to the company. So most of the time I reason my way out and try to level with them in a way that they will feel that I am doing my best to contribute positively to the company. My only caution: try not to tip the line. One important thing to remember when you manage or handle conflicts is try to be above the situation, because when you are so involved, you forget all, you tend to be unreasonable because you are within the situation. So try to be an observer, no? Look things from somewhere else, from a different angle, and always try to analyze first before you make conclusions, or even before you open your mouth, because sometimes when you say things, you cannot take it back anymore, you know? So you have to be very cautious with what you say. The only way to resolve a situation or a conflict is by understanding how it came about. My tips on being a good leader, actually I only have one. And this is something that I have always practiced, no, and preached. When I was in high school, we read a story on about a landscape artist. So an old couple contracted this person to build a pond, you know, at the backyard nila. Kasi this old couple is retiring, and they needed a place to stay where they can be comfortable. So itong landscape contractor, he built a pond. And then when it was done, it was very nice, but he said there's something missing. So what he did was, he went to the market and bought a pair of swan. So nilagyan niya ng swan para magkaroon ng buhay yung pond. And the old couple was very happy about it. Now, what does this tell us? It tells us to give something extra in everything that we do. Para hindi mo na tinatanong yung tao, kailangan ginagawa nila. Kasi usually, isang tanong, may mga kadugtong na tanong yan eh. And you have to anticipate, ano pa ba yung pwede niya itanong? Total, nandito na rin lang ako, bibigay ko na.